In English, both from the text that you read or from the conversation that you hear every day on your daily basis, you must have or even often come across with the words so that and such that, right? But do you really know how to use them? And do you know that there is a difference in using them? If you haven't and you are interested in knowing it, please listen and watch this video until the end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Nurul Izzah. In this chance, I would like to explain about the use of so that and such that to express cause and effect. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. Such and so are commonly used with clauses that begin with that to indicate cause and effect. So and such are words that indicate degree, meaning that something that is explained by these words is something that is not normal, is something above normal, is something that is not ordinary, to the point that that thing can become a cause that creates an after effect. Now, let's take a look at these examples first. I was so tired that I could barely wake up. We can conclude that the degree of tiredness that was experienced by the speaker here was above normal, was too much, was extreme, which causes the effect in which the speaker could barely wake up. Now, let's go to the second example. It is such a delicious cake that I want to buy more. Just like in the first example, the degree of deliciousness that cake has is too high. The cake is so good, so delicious, that it causes an effect in which the speaker wants to buy even more cake. Okay, so friends, how about it? By now, you must have understood about the basic use of such that and so that, right? It is actually so easy to be understood, right? So now, I want to ask you guys. From the examples that I gave earlier, do you know what is the difference between the ways of using such that and so that? To make it clearer for us, let's just discuss it now. From these two examples, it can be seen that the difference lies in the sentence structure. In the first example, we can see that the word so is followed by the word tired, which is an adjective. That's because the word so is usually can be used to describe the degree of an adjective word. But besides being able to describe adjectives, the word so can also be used to describe the degree of adverbs, as in this example. There are so many people in the market that I can find where my mom is. It can be seen that the word so here is followed and is used to describe the degree of an adverb many. It means that the amount of people there is not just many, but extraordinarily many, to the point that the speaker cannot even see where the mother is. So now, we know that the word so can also be used to describe the degree of adverbs. Okay, I think now it is clear about so that. So now, let's discuss the example of such that and take a look at its sentence structure. So, what makes it different from so that? Now, let's take a look again at this example. It is such a delicious cake that I want to buy more. You can see that here the word such is followed by a noun cake, which in the front of it is an adjective delicious. We can actually call them as a noun phrase or a modified noun. But for now, to make it easier, let's just call it as an adjective plus noun. Okay? So, yeah, as can be seen right here, the word such is usually followed by an adjective plus noun. For its use, it's basically is just the same as so. To describe the degree of something, in this case, is an adjective plus noun. Now, let's take a look at this one more example of such that, so that you can really understand it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the example is, today is such a boring day that I only lay down all day. We can see that here, the word such is followed by an adjective, boring, and a noun, day. And as I have explained before, the word such here is used to explain the degree of that adjective and noun. In this case, is boring day, such a boring day. So this means the speaker wants to explain that that day is not just a boring day, but a super boring day, to the point that he just lays down all day. Okay, now let's do a review to make sure that you really have understood all the materials that I have explained before. Let's go. Okay, so for the first one, the word such in such that is always followed by an adjective plus noun, or you can also call it as a modified noun or a noun phrase. So, to form a cause and effect expression by using such that, the formula that is needed is such plus adjective plus noun plus that. It is so easy, right? Okay, so now we move on to the second rules. So, the word so in so that is always followed either by adjectives or adverbs. So, the formula that you need to remember to form the cause and effect expression by using so that is so plus adjective or adverb plus that. That's all. So, how about now, friends? Now, you have known more about the use of such that and so that to express cause and effect, right? If so, then all you need to do is just to apply it, to use it as often as possible. Either it is in written or spoken form. Because the more you use it, the more natural it will be, and I assure you, you won't be confused anymore. So, keep practicing, okay? Okay, so for now, I think that's all the materials that I can share and explain to you. And this also wraps up my video in this time. Lastly, I want to say I apologize if there are any mistakes in my words or behaviors. And thank you so much for your attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.